qualified for the My Team Unlimited tournament.
And for those looking to fill the last spots, you have just one more game day to qualify.
The bracket is a wild mix from rookies to 2K League pros, and we caught up with one pro, Splash, who managed to qualify.
We asked him how he did it, and he gave some pro tips for how you.
Hi, everyone. And as things get ready,
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. And how about we check the numbers for him?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Falls out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, Scott is out there with Embiid. Then it's Green. Then it's Simmons. And it's Maxey in at shooting guard. Embiid with the steal. Simmons finds Green. Here's Embiid. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt, you know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Green, the pass to Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pritchard passes to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Embiid. Coming off a solid outing against Miami.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Right side Simmons. Maxey passes to Simmons. Now here's Maxey. Started by Smart. Maxey, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And Brown throws it down.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Keeps it alive. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. Down low. Here's Tice. Smart passes to Tice. To the middle. Here's Fall. The shot will not fall. Good D by Embiid. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The pass to Fall. Out left to the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Fall. And that one good.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Embiid. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Miami Heat. Green against Tice. Pass to Smart. Here's Tice. Pass to Fall. Great D that time from Green. 76ers trailing. Here's Embiid. And that one is off.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Fall passes to Smart. Here's Fall. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown kicks to Tice. Over Maxey. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Right wing. Here's Maxey. Finds himself wide open and drills it. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to beat.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
There's the pass to Embiid. All sorts of time. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy which can invite a lot of criticism. Yeah, it's been about the fast break, been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The 76ers third.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Teague drives in, and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
They get the rebound. Howard, the layup off target.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Joe Edwards defending. Releases from 15, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Teague the pass to Tice, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Tice has got his first 2 points of the night.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard. Jeff Teague unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Snatched up. Embiid. The second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
Well, they didn't have much trouble lately, but it's always nice to be back home. You get to see your family, and your day isn't consumed by travel. I could see them taking advantage of this home stretch.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Green taking his time here. Fires for three. That one doesn't go. And it's Boston the other way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And while we got a chance, look at some numbers for Green. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. He feeds it to Green. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Pritchard. Right side, Green. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pritchard. Good D by Howard.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got his second basket.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Here's Pritchard. And he makes good on the layup. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The dish to Scott. Inside. Feeds to Howard. From about 19 feet. Rebounded by Smart.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Pritchard. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Brown the pass to Tice. Back to Brown. Pass to Fall. To the inside. And Tice gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Boston on top. They lead by a bucket. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground, the score tied. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the court for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Fall, and it's Pritchard in at the point. There's Green with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got the first bucket of the third here for Philadelphia.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the three-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
Here's Tice. Banked in off the glass. Tice has got 6. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home.
Outside for Simmons. Pass to Maxey. Outside, Green. Lets the three fly. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Teague against Simmons. Passes to Nesmith. Basket counts. Nesmith has got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Goes back up. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Philadelphia. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Celtics, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've been a revelation here in the early going. Some people, including myself, had doubts about their plan coming into the season, but no question, it's working.
You know what? It just looks to me like they're having fun out there, and sometimes that's contagious. It drives success. This is beautiful.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Took him no time at all on that one. He has 5. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The pass to Fall. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 4.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
From the wing. And here's Simmons for 3. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And the shot goes in. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Pass to Nesmith. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. Pass break. Here we go. For the tie. Simmons can't get it to go. And the Celtics shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Scott. And Maxey's subbed in for Green. And then for Boston. Green, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Edwards in for Fall.
Well, Jeff Teague is a very capable scorer from the lead guard position. He plays with a high motor. He can make shots. This guy is very good at the point.
Here's Maxey. Rebounded by the Celtics. Edwards with it. He's got 6. The drive by Green. It's good. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Embiid from outside. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Celtics passing it around. It's stolen. 4-on-3 break. From deep. Embiid, no good. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Celtics. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. Simmons. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he gets it to go.
Don't you simply love the ability of Jeff Teague to keep the defense off balance? He is lethal in these pick-and-roll environments.
And that one drops. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
The only thing continues to be offense. Hit singles every time. We don't need to drive in and shoot contested.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Simmons, Joel Embiid out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From 15 feet away, Maxey, no good. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Nesmith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Nesmith has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Maxey passes to Simmons. Outside, Scott from deep three-point range. And the 76ers get it back. Yep, it counts.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
Here's Nesmith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nesmith has got 4 points this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Maxey, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shot on the wing, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Neesmith with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Smart passes to Neesmith. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Smart. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The high post shot kept alive. Here's Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in, and then for Boston. Fall's checked in for Neesmith, and it's Brown in for Green. Here's Fall, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Maxey. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Here's Pritchard. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 7. Green dishes to Scott. Pass to Maxey. Back to Scott. Rebound Boston. Brown kicks to Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
But I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
The 76ers running out of time. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. That one wide left. The Celtics have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7. Brown, good.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Brown with it. Now Green defending. Passes it to Pritchard. Here's Fall. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Embiid inside the line. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Celtics have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now the feed to Smart. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Joe. No good off the back of the rim. On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Green. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific There it is, the Ferry Building. And look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid out there with Scott. Then it's Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position. And for the Warriors, they've got Draymond Green. Wiggins is out there with Curry. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Now here's Green. He kicks to Oubre. Curry on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Warriors. Here's Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Right side Scott from 12 feet out. Here's Embiid. Up and in on the layup.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Green. And stolen by Scott. And here's the fast break. And again, it's Joel Embiid.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And it's Green with the jam.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Scott, the pass to Maxey. Here's Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry kicks to Wiseman. Back to Curry. And stolen by Simmons. For the finish. And Simmons slams it in.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Jumps up. Finished off the break.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wiggins passes to Wiseman. Embiid against Curry. From past the arc, hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 6.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Simmons passes to Maxey. Here's Scott. Warriors with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Curry against Green. Green, no luck.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
They kick it out to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Back to Wanamaker. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
That one good for 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Poole. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
Howard with the steal. Joe hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control or something that right now I guarantee you Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
And Howard has a high field goal percentage for a reason. He takes smart shots deep in the offense.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Another shot. Goes up again. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 points.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The pass to Pascal. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Looney with the bucket.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Joe. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pascal kicks to Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. It's a great...
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Eric Pascal out there with Looney. Then it's Curry. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Toscano in at the three, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Bazemore, no one around him. Another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Simmons. Here's Howard. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Green. Lots of room. The shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen. And, boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
That one drops for him.
Well, most of the time we see Draymond Green finishing at the basket or from out beyond the arc, but right there, a little bit of the mid-range.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And that one's good. Maxey. Here's Bazemore. Now Wiggins passes it to Wiseman. Fires the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green against Oubre. Green, no luck. Warriors trail by 4. One-on-one here. Outside, Green. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we see Draymond Green take a lot of threes. He doesn't make a lot of threes, but we see him take, and that time knocks down the J.
There's Green with the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one's good. Green. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Over in the corner, Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his third assist on the night. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision-making can be that much better. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Green leading the charge. Bazemore finds Wiggins. So they take the lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Green gets it to go.
Beautiful high release on that jump shot. Green had a guy draped all over him, but his mechanics came through.
Wiggins passes to Looney. Haskell with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. It's stolen by Green.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He ended up with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and this. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Joel Embiid. Simmons is out there with Maxey. Then it's Green, and it's Scott in at the 4 spot. Wiggins right side.
Oh, goodness. And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And it's Green missing. The Warriors leading.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Curry against Scott. Down low, here's Green. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
Dishes it to Oubre. Back to Green. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And here's Wiggins. He's got 5. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And now a 12-point Warrior lead. Here's Green. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Golden State.
Wiseman hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wiseman's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Simmons finds Green. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's stolen by Green, and here we go. Pass to Maxey. From deep. Steph Curry with the rebound.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
They double-team Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And so it's Golden State with it. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 14. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Steph Curry. Here's the Warriors with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Here's Pascal. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry with the 3. They get it back. There's the pass to Wanamaker. Looney down low. He's guarded by Howard. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Here's Looney. Feeds it to Curry. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 22 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Warriors leading by 16. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Shot from the wing. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Poole. Got a piece of it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Howard drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got 8 points.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Curry outside. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. 3 seconds left, and it's sent back by Howard. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Draymond Green is out there with Oubre. Then it's Eric Casco. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Shots good by Simmons.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Kicks it to Green. To the paint. Wanamaker the pass to Oubre. Outside Green. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Pascal. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 16.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Embiid's got 21 in the game. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Poole. Back to Wanamaker. Stolen away. And here they come. Tries again. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Dwight Howard.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Wanamaker the pass to Pascal, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pascal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first basket.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
They get it back. Howard. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pascal kicks to Oubre. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 12. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Poole the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Count that one.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Green in the post, working on Howard. And it's Green, missing. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Pascal. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Free throw drops for Pascal. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by Curry.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Takes a three. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
That one goes. Count it.
And, guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Scott against Pascal. And it's good, 2 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here's Wiseman. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiseman. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. It's time for the NBA. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Steph Curry.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Falls out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And for the Warriors, they've got Wiggins. Green is out there with Weissman. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Now here's Green. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside for Curry. 4 on the clock. Unloads. And Boston with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Weissman the pass to Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Boston over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Greg, obviously we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now going through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you could be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Celtics. From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Pass to Tice. Here's Fall. Second chance shot. Weissman with the rebound. Wiggins surveying the floor. Oubre kicks to Wiggins. Weissman the pass to Green. Again, Curry missing. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both. And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Stolen by Smart. Here's Pritchard. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, the never quit attitude of Brown. Outstanding at remaining engaged and keeping plays going.
And Green gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Wiggins kicks to Weissman. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Toscano. Pascal inside, guarded by Green. Pascal inside, working on Green. Pascal's shot is off. Here's Tice. Wiseman with the rebound.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Cool. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
And before the game, we checked.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play.
Wow. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And last year, Pascal had to do more than probably was expected of him. But this year, a much different story.
Well, even in college, he played a more complementary role to the stars around him. Well, the Warriors have a lot of stars, and Pascal is really thriving in his role.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. And the dunk by Bazemore.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, one play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Teague drives in, and he lays it straight in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Wanamaker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Pascal. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From 17 feet out, Warriors the rebound.
Well, coaches love to see that kind of grit on the glass. Looney likes to earn his rebounds.
Here's T. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Pascal, the pass to Wanamaker. Pascal with the ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Teague on the double team. Back to Wanamaker. Here's Toscano. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards, and he gets the bucket. Edwards got his second bucket tonight. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here's Wanamaker. Edwards defending. Here's Looney. It's rebounded by Tice.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Edwards, that's good.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Wanamaker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Pascal. Now the pass to Looney. In the corner, Bazemore with it. And the dunk by Bazemore.
Tremendous feed from Looney. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Edwards against Bazemore. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. To the right side. It's picked off. Pascal, the pass to Wanamaker. Here's Looney. Golden State moving it around. Here's Bazemore. He drains it from the right block. Bazemore's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Curry kicks to Pascal. 36 seconds left here in the second. Back to Curry. The 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tice trying to break free. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the game to go. Outside Curry. Passes to Pascal. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's Pritchard. So that'll be it for the first half. Fair.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Looking at the second. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Calls out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, no, he can play for forever.
Curry attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
The ability to shoot with great range. Drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available to him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Wiseman the pass to Oubre. Wiseman kicks to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another 3 for Golden State.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Smart goes in. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Oubre passes to Wiggins. Inside. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 8 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside Curry. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Wiseman dishes to Curry. Good on the bucket. Curry's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Neesmith comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Teague in for Fall. Poole, the pass to Oubre. The feed to Wiseman. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Celtics trail by 7. A nice shot by Teague. He's got 6.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Oubre kicks to Wiseman. Poole, the pass to Wiseman. Green dishes to Wiseman. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown inside. It's deflected, but they get it back. Pass to Neesmith. Puts up a 3. Oubre pulls it in. Warriors leading by 5. Now here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Wiseman. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Feeds to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got his second basket of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Boston also with the sub. Fall's checked in.
And all those hours in the weight room paying off right there for Teague. Nice finish through the contact.
Green passes to Pascal. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange. Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now here's Curry. T right on him. Green finds Pascal. Golden State moving it around. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And typically a strength of theirs. 79% on the season.
And he can't hit the second. Brown drives in. That evens the score. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
The body and agility, rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Curry outside, trains the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points.
Talk about it in the pregame. We have to.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Steph Curry's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Eric Tasker. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 3-point lead. And there's Green on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Smart. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Warriors leading by 3. Wiggins finds Curry. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Brown drives in, and then Brown with the dunk.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
To the middle. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 26.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And it's slammed in by Teague.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Curry against Teague. Oubre, right side. Shoots over Brown. Oubre can't get it to go. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Wiseman's checked in for Golden State. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. And they pick up 2.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
For Boston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Smart misses. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Marcus Smart.
Warriors leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Pascal, the pass to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
And finished off by Brown.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
They double-team Curry. And he banks in the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. And the call. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
From deep. From deep, 3-point range. Rebound, Boston. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown. Curry with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
1:15 left in the 4th quarter. From past the arc, the Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. From deep. And no good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. It's Brown with the drive. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Got it!
And this is what you want from Looney, and this is where you want Looney operating from. The closer he gets, the more efficient he is.
Here's Pritchard. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really, in any sport.
Fall can't hit, and that's an intentional foul. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Oubre finds Wiggins. No good on the triple. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Smart. Can't connect from long distance. So they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
To the paint, tries from 7. It falls!
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Maxey. Green is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. Another shot, Embiid makes it off the glass.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Pritchard. Tice with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish and stop.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Here's Fall. Good.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Embiid inside the line. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And that one drops for him. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Pritchard. Can't hit that one. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Maxey. Embiid trying to break loose. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Pass to Scott. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jason Tatum. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Bulls.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Tice inside, working on Howard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Back to Embiid. And they get it. Connects from three-point range.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That sends Jeff Teague to the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard. And some changes here for the Celtics. Green, he's checked in for Fall. And it's Edwards in for Brown.
This is why Teague is such a valuable player. You know, he's a solid shooter from anywhere, so he's able to space the defense. He can, with his handle, get inside the paint. There's a lot to like about Jeff Teague.
Now here's Howard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Simmons penetrating. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Simmons. 6 in assists, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And so T gets 2 free throws. The 76ers trail by 6. And he converts the layup. 5 points in the game.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Here's Edwards. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
To the inside. Back to Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whip. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 10 points.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Edwards, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Joe, the basket good off the assist from Simmons.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Marcus Smart is out there with Edwards. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's Green. And it's Nesmith in at the 4 slot. That's the Boston 5. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
7-foot shot. And it's Green missing. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Philadelphia is shooting their first free throws here tonight, and the first one drops.
Sometimes when a guy is the 46th pick, as Danny Green was back in 2009, he can become an afterthought. But what does he go out and do? In just his 5th NBA season, he wins a championship with the Spurs.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Smart. Pass to Fall. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. This gives us the chance to view the best three-point shooting teams this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In fourth, the Celtics.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Scott, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Boston leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pritchard's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The offensive rebound. Here's Scott. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Smart. And the 76ers making a change here. The Celtics have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And Teague, here we go. Bucket is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The 76ers trail by 7. Simmons inside. Teague covering. Good work there as it goes. Simmons got 8 points.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
And Teague, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. No good from Howard. Boston leading by 7. Brown the pass to Pritchard. That shot missing. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Scott dishes to Howard. Simmons trying to get open. Howard can't hit. The Celtics shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Over to the left wing. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Green inside. Tice is there. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Scooped up. Howard, good. Howard's got his first basket of the night.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Teague the pass to Pritchard. Tice with the ball. Brown kicks to Tice. Good D by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Scott. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Simmons in at the 1.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Pritchard. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 3. Now the 76ers on the break. He gets that one. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Tice. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Green's checked in.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the pass to Fall. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Fall. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
That shot off. Nice D from Scott. Pass to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Nesmith. Guarded by Green. Nesmith can't get it to go. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Fall. Jaylen Brown comes in for Smart, and it's Teague in for Edwards.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Simmons. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Teague drives in, banked in off the glass. Teague's got 13 points.
What an amazing drive to the cup. Teague seizing the lane to the basket. Boy, defense has simply got to be better than that.
Passes it to Embiid. It's stolen by Tice. Neesmith, the pass to Tice. The kick out to Teague. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
It's stolen by Brown. Stolen. And now the 76ers on the break. Howard with it, picked up by Brown. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Teague, here we go. Howard with the steal. One-on-one here. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And Teague, here we go. Tice. Dwight Howard pulls it in. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? 76ers lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Right now, right here. Stop.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Jaylen Brown, Daniel Tice out there with Neesmith. Then there's Teague, and it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Count that one. Simmons got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Simmons against Teague. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
Celtics making a switch here. Falls checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Scott's checked in.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
A nice shot by Simmons.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Fall passes to Tice. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Celtics. T kicks to Tice. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Embiid with the block. They retain possession. Fall passes to Brown. Shot clock at 6.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Simmons. Buries it down low. Simmons got 12 points in just the second half.
Moving it around, 8 of of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Tice gets it to go.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
And Pritchard pulls it down. Here's Embiid. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 8 points here in this quarter.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
It's Brown with the drive. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Fall.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Scott against Tice. And the rejection by Embiid. But they'll get another chance. Here's Fall. And it's off the back rim. No good. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Embiid. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Embiid's got 20.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Tice passes to Fall. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
They grab their own miss. Here's Teague. Nice D from Scott. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. And that one's good. Maxi's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Teague, the pass to Fall. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far. There's 39 seconds left in the game, and an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Here's Smart. Green with the block. 76ers another fast break opportunity here, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. He hits both from the stripe.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Nice ball movement by Boston. The pass to Fall. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards, defended by Scott. Edwards, that's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
76ers and to your game.
Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. Well, let's see some of the numbers here for Ben Simmons.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Wiggins is out there with Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Green out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the center. And so it's the Warriors. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Real. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Scott the pass to Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. And here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 22-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Now here's Curry. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Embiid inside the line. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Simmons passes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 5.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Oubre finds Curry. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Now here's Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, he changes that whole narrative.
Oubre kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Fires from deep. Curry can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Oubre. Warriors trail by 9. Wiggins finds Green from the arc. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Curry on the wing. Curry on the wing. From deep 3-point range. Curry with another miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Simmons can't get it to go. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kelly Oubre. Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
So both teams making some changes here. Scott hits them both. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Poole. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Right side, Scott. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Looking to end the run. Scott pulls it in.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Poole, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Looney with that constant effort on the defensive end. So solid.
Pascal against Scott. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Howard, and Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
High post Howard. He had 10 points in the win against Miami. Joe. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Can't tell how many shots I've taken in my life and how many hours of log practicing, but it started with a love for what I could do and just love shooting, love being in the gym.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Looney. Kent Bazemore is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. Here's Wanamaker. Yep, that one goes. Wanamaker's got his first points of the game.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And there it is for him. Simmons got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Inside, Howard with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
To the paint, here's Bazemore. And another basket for Golden State.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Knocked away. Pass to Simmons. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. That shot misses. Wanamaker the pass to Bazemore. Golden State moving the ball around. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The 17-footer. The Warriors pull it in. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. All going up court. Here's Pascal. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And then Simmons slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Toscano. Back to Bazemore. And foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and crushes it.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wiggins kicks it to Looney. Passes it to Curry, and stolen by Simmons. .102 left in the second quarter. Howard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Simmons. Wow, hammering it in.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 8.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Bazemore, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Now, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Simmons, he makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game. He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Curry can't get it to go. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his...
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists. And that does it for our...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
We've got Mike Scott actually out there with Simmons. Then it's Green, and it's Embiid, and it's center. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Maxey passes to Scott. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 19. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Well, that's one of the game's greatest three-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Warriors with the rebound. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. Scott, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Simmons slams it in.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. From deep. No good on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And it's Simmons penetrated. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre. For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Pascal, and slam dunk by Pascal.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the shot is good. He has 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre, the closer he gets, the more excitable he can be. What a finish.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiggins is checked in for Brad Wanamaker. Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Reedy's checked in for Dwight Howard. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers leading by 22. Down low. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Simmons got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
That one goes in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Simmons passes to Embiid and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, in transition, Oubre will feast on those kind of opportunities. Quick to the rim.
Pascal with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Simmons against Oubre. A second chance effort, and it's Bradley laying it in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Inside. And slam dunk by Pascal.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Tries it from 9. Here's Bradley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Wiggins drives in, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Both teams will make substitutions.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
It's stolen, pushing it up. Finished off the break. Simmons got 13 points in just this quarter.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
It's Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Here's Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simmons got 15 points in just the second half. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers lead by 21. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot.
Nice job by Steph, just getting clever around the hoop and finding a way to get that one to the rim.
Ball's knocked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Warriors now. Warriors trailed by 19. Poole, the pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Now, here's Maxey from 10 feet out. And the shot goes in from Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 19. Curry outside. Here's Poole. A three-pointer off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Drive by Scott. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Mike Scott.
The first one falls. And the Warriors making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Scott hits them both. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors to the middle. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And the shot goes in.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The pass to Pascal. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. Green against Scott. Pass to Embiid. Back to Scott. It's stolen by Green. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Wiseman's checked in for Eric Paschal. And the 76ers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The shot's good. Wiseman's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
No good from Simmons. Warriors trail by 18. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Takes the three. Green with the block. And he recovers it from downtown. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Curry against Scott. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Curry outside. Green with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Scott can't get it to go. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Just making it look easy. You think about the kind of impact that Draymond Green can have in the entirety of the game.
Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on James Wiseman. He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. Here's Mulder. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw good from Bradley.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Outside Curry. But they recover it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The buzz is building. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. Let's see the stat sheet here for Stephen Curry.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wiseman. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wall.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Smart against Wiggins.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding an open man.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking, and you know things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
Wiggins finds Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You better not lose track of Curry. I mean, you forget about him for 1 second, he'll find a way to hurt you, even on the offensive glass.
Chalk up 2 there. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really kind of can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
I mean, what you love about Brown's game right now, he understands the offense, and he understands his role within it.
Curry looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Curry.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send shots.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line of the Celtics, Anthony Bridger. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
That one is off. That one is no good.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little bit.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now he's right back to competing.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Wiseman kicks to Wiggins. It's Curry outside. That one, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, They got it right with the review.
You can't take Curry lightly inside. He's not the biggest guy. He's exceptionally crafty.
The Warriors trail. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Wiggins drives in. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
Tice finds Smart. Fall controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Curry gets the bucket.
You know what? The area code just doesn't matter with this guy. Steph just dropping bombs.
The pass to Fall. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Fall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but they got a lot of game left to play.
Oubre kicks to Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Curry way outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. We've got Looney, and it's Poole in at the shooting guard. Here's Wanamaker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wanamaker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Neesmith can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Haskell against Green. Haskell, the pass to Poole. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Haskell, and they call the foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Wanamaker, nailed from three-point land. Wanamaker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And they're on the break. Here's Toscano, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead. The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A nice shot by Teague. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pascal with the ball. Now Green defending. Toscano passes to Pascal. And the layup falls. Pascal's got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Toscano. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And for the Warriors, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I wish I could say I saw this coming, but I had no idea. They put it together so early. Tremendous job by the coaching staff.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Edwards. To the inside. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Wiggins finds Pascal. Kicks it out to Wiggins. They get it again. On the wing, Wiggins. Traps in the tray. Wiggins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the shot goes down. Teague's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Back to Curry, tipped away, and stolen by Jeff Teague. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Teague's got the ball. Here's Tice. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 12. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Back to Curry. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Oh, man. His game is so beautiful. It's a joy to watch. Curry, when he's at the top of his game like this, crazy.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Boston, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Marcus Smart.
The first free throw is good.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game. Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Wiseman. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 14 points for Steph Curry.
Using so many devices to get his shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
But sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
And so it's the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds. And that should...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Fall. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tice. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green, and this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes both free throws. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wiseman dishes to Curry. There's the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Falls got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Pritchard. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. Falls got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Curry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, Steph turns it up despite his slight frame. Steph takes it up strong inside. He gets some free throws.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Edwards lays it up and banks it in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
They double-team Curry. Inside. Here's Oubre. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Edwards, that's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Curry with it. Picked up by Brown. Curry against Brown. Here's Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And Edwards with the stuff.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Down low, here's Brown, and the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
It's Curry outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Begins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Neesmith, he's checked in for Fall. And it's Teagan for Edwards. To the middle. Here's Tice. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Green passes to Teague. Stripped it away. And it's the Warriors on the break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Celtics trail by 5. And Teague, here we go. Haskell with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Wanamaker. No good on the 3. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And Tice gets it to go.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point.
And taken away by Brown. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game. They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Back to Teague. Green kicks to Teague. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That's his first foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Boston.
That's good from Green. Here's Pritchard for the tie. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Eric Pascal out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Oubre, and it's Poole in at the two-guard spot. And there's Oubre putting it right back in. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Poole. Back to Pascal. It's stolen by Tice. Pritchard passes to Smart, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Pritchard. Off with the layup. The Warriors shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's good for 2.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Pritchard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tice passes to Fall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He misses the free throw. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
But they'll get another chance. And the pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 22 points.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. He had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball, but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
Warriors leading by 6. Wiseman kicks to Wiggins, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Boston. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Not a surprise to see Teague stepping up when his team needs him. Huge score right there.
Curry way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Well, when Teague has a step or 2 on the drive, he'll shield the ball and do his best to draw contact.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Oubre finds Curry. On deep. To the paint. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, under intense defensive pressure, Steph rises above.
Fall can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. Wiggins from outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Curry's shot is good.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Smart passes to Tice. Inside. With the shot. Fall can't hit. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. From deep, Green. It doesn't go for him. Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Passes it to Tice. Here's Fall. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Teague drives in. Second shot opportunity. Fall can't hit. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. They double team Curry. Back to Green. Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. Fall with the rebound. Here's Teague. It falls.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
So